Stella is doing up her room. She decides to have a carpet in it. She phones a nearby shop to order a carpet. Area. What is area? Stella doesn't know what area means. Do you have any idea? Area is the amount of space on a given flat surface. We need to find the amount of space on this rectangular floor. So in other words, we need to find its area. Can you think of some examples of times when we measure or use the idea of area? Look at this rectangle. How many squares are there in it? There are 12 squares in it. So the area of this rectangle is equal to 12 squares. What about this? How many squares are there in this shape? That's right. There are 16 squares in this shape. It was quite easy to count the number of squares, wasn't it? Here's a rectangle. Its area is equal to 20 squares. Let's make the rectangle bigger. Will the area of the rectangle also increase? Why? Will the length of its boundary also increase? Why? Let's now try to count the number of squares in this shape. Ignore a square if it is less than half, but count it as 1 if it is half or more than half. This shape has 9 squares in it. We have counted these squares as 1 because more than half of each of them was within the shape. Here are some more shapes. Count the number of squares that are there in each of these shapes. Which shape contains the greatest number of squares and which shape covers the smallest number of squares? The area of the surface of this book is equal to 30 squares. Let's take a closer look at the square we've used to measure the area. This square is 1 centimeter long and 1 centimeter wide. It is therefore called 1 square centimeter. Let's try to find the area of this land. If we were to use 1 square centimeter to find the area of this land, we would have to do a lot of counting. So, we use a bigger square, one that is 1 meter long and 1 meter wide. This one is called 1 square meter. Similarly, if we have to find even larger areas, we can use an even bigger square, one that is 1 kilometer long and 1 kilometer wide. It is called 1 square kilometer. Earth is the 5th largest planet in the solar system. Can you estimate the surface area of Earth? The surface area of Earth is 510,072,000 kilometers square. Stella and Sam are arguing over something. Looking at these two rooms, can you tell which one is bigger? Stella has a rectangular room. Its area is equal to 36 square meters. Let's measure Sam's room now. Sam has a square room. His room is also equal in area to 36 square meters. So their rooms may be different in shape, but they both have the same area.